So today's podcast, we've got a truck driver that's arrested for hauling illegals.
Wow, that hasn't been.
It's like a broken record. Truck driver actually, a truck driver with a record-breaking, how do I say this? Setting records. A truck driver setting records.
Setting records. You know, there's some records you don't want to set, though.
Yeah. Well, also the president is now instilling new rules on people crossing the borders. And we'll get into that about vaccines.
Interesting.
And we have like 18 or 19 best gifts to get a truck driver this year.
Ooh, take notes. Take notes,
ladies and gentlemen out there that's buying for your trucker friend, your trucker husband.
Any trucker.
Your trucker brother.
Your secret trucker.
Your secret trucker. I like that. If you're buying for your secret trucker.
Well, you never know. You know, you can decide that you're just going to go to the TA or the pilot and say, you know what? Or how about the loves? I'm going to spread some love.
We got the best gifts for truckers on today's podcast.
We do.
All right. Well, before we get into that, how about we talk about a sponsor, Carter Lumber.
Carter Lumber.
Carter Lumber, if you're a driver looking for a new job, for real, if you're looking for a local home everyday job and you have a Class A CDL, you have a Class B CDL, and you want a company position with benefits, you want to be home every day, go online at www.carterlumber.com/talkcdl and fill out one of their little mini apps, and they will contact you real fast. They have 166 locations all east of the Mississippi. That's Class A, Class B, local home everyday drivers. Dial in on carterlumber.com/talkcdl.
You say that every time. I'm sorry, but you say dial or call.
Yeah, I'm so used to saying dial.
I know. It's tough, isn't it?
It is.
But
So today on TalkCDL.
Can we give a shout out?
Yes, let's give a shout out. Who are we shouting out to?
We are shouting out to Tom McCary.
Tom McCary's the guy in Canada. Wrote to us, and he was, maybe we'll have him on the show even, 45-year-old truck driver, 20 years into trucking. At 45 years old, the man had a stroke. Isn't that something?
He had a stroke at 45.
Yeah, I said at 45 he had a stroke. He's 50 now.
Yes, because you said, okay. I misunderstood you.
Yeah,
for some reason, I thought he was still 45.
No, he's 5 years older. But at 45, and you know, that's young to have a stroke. Although you know people have strokes even younger than that.
Yeah.
What is a stroke? It's something to do with the brain being cut off, blood or something like that?
A blood clot goes into the brain.
Yeah. And a lot of times you don't live. Strokes, they say strokes are actually worse than a heart attack.
Well, strokes I think are more damaging. I mean, a heart attack, it's a muscle, and when it seizes and so forth, you can have some repercussions from it, but a stroke usually it's all cycled around the brain, which goes with, to me, more functions. You know, it's your whole thought process. It's all your mobility. It's the head, you know?
Yeah. My grandfather, my dad's dad, had a stroke, and his whole, I can't remember his left or his right side was totally out. Like he literally had to be, his arm was in a sling, and one side of his face was drooping down because, you know,
all skills for that is gone.
Yeah, he lost everything, which was sad. And then I think a couple of years later, he had another stroke. So, yeah, you know, prayers for Tom. And, you know, I sent a letter back to him asking him, was he wanting to be a driver again? You know, he didn't indicate that's what he was wanting to do, but at 50, you know, you're young yet, and I would imagine he misses the road. I think he said he was an over-the-road driver, so he must have. He's from Canada. He must have been driving down here.
Yeah, he said, well, I mean, they could do over the road there in Canada.
That's what I asked him. And I said, were you over the road in Canada? You know, it's like the United States. That's kind of an interesting question. Now that you bring that up, you know, because there's a lot of guys that are over the road here in the United States and never see Canada.
Right.
But so I would imagine, because Canada is freaking huge, man. Like from one side to the other.
It's the same kind of east to west as we have.
Well, a little different though. You and I trucked through Canada.
Well, they have colder weather. They have more terrain.
But they also have less like traffic, less people.
That was only on the west side of it. Over in
Yukon.
he's from the Ontario, and you have your Alberta. You have all that. I mean, that's still those countries that are inside of Canada can be just as, they're states or whatever they want to call them. I don't really know exactly.
We're never going to move to Canada.
No, not that I don't love Canada. I just don't want to live in Canada. It's cold.
we like our Canadian neighbors, but we're not going to go.
I'm not going to run in their territory.
We're not going to move up there.
No, it's cold up there.
We're not leaving Florida, are we?
No, it's cold up there.
It's cold in Georgia.
It's cold here right now. I mean,
we consider Georgia north.
It's cold here right now. It's at 50.
Yeah, in fact, when you live in
It's 55.
When you live in mid Florida to South Florida, northern Florida is like
it's cold.
It's like going to Pennsylvania.
Reagan, all our kids were up for the holiday, and Reagan got up and she went out to let the dogs out in the morning.
She lives in Boca.
Yeah, she comes in, she goes, man, it's colder up here. She's 3.5, 4 hours away. She's like, I forgot it's cold up here compared to me.
But Tyler came down from the Panhandle.
And he's wearing shorts.
Exactly. All right, so moving on. So got a couple stories. Check this one out. Some of these stories are not so good, but lesson learned maybe, but it's kind of an interesting story. The more you read into this story, that's why I kind of grabbed onto it. It says a truck driver was arrested for allegedly transporting more than 90 immigrants or migrants in his tractor trailer. Jonathan Richard Lemons was charged with attempt to transport, and conspire to transport the migrants for the purpose of commercial advantage and private financial gain. Wait till you hear the gain. It says about 10:18 p.m. on November 23rd, U.S. Border Patrol agents received an anonymous tip. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine getting pulled over and you got like 90 immigrants in your truck? And the Border Patrol says, we got a tip. You'd be like, all right, who ratted me out?
Exactly.
Uncle Bob. I shouldn't have cheated at Monopoly. It's like, that's got to be a real kick in the ass. It's like, we got a tip. You did? Who tipped you off?
Exactly. And then you're thinking about everybody that you told. Exactly who did I tell? I told 2 people.
Yeah,
two people.
So we're already like 2 paragraphs into this story, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned. The number one lesson is, what is it, Ruthann?
Keep your mouth shut.
Keep your big mouth shut. If you're gonna smuggle people across the border, tell nobody.
Well, it could have been one of the relatives of the people that were the migrants.
I don't know.
I'm still. Tell me the rest, because I'm stuck between migrant and immigrant.
Okay. It says they got an anonymous tip indicating that a white tractor trailer was being used to smuggle migrants and was on its way to the Interstate 35 checkpoint, according to court documents. The 18-wheeler arrived at the checkpoint. Authorities identified the driver as Lemons. During an immigration inspection, a canine gave a positive alert for the presence of contraband near the trailer. Lemons was referred to secondary inspection. So the dogs alerted. So now they go and they run them through the X-ray machine. You ever see a picture of the X-ray machine?
No.
Oh my! It's actually quite hilarious. I mean, it really is, because you'll see this trailer and it's just like anything else. It's being X-rayed, and you'll see like 50 people sitting up inside the trailer inside it.
I would be like, I would want to do like a big joke and have like on the inside of it, like, how you see when you're driving down the road, you'll see like someone have one of those shadow people in their yard. cut out of wood. I would like to do something like that with them all going, nye, 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 nye.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, but do you think they would show up on X-ray?
I don't know. I'd make them out of the material that would.
Just to mess with the Border Patrol.
Just to screw with them.
All right. Okay, so let's finish the story. It says, an X-ray of the tractor trailer revealed several anomalies resembling human silhouettes inside the trailer. The search of the trailer resulted in the seizure. This is funny. The seizure of 91 people. We seized them. So the seizure of 91 people who had crossed the border illegally. Homeland Security investigation special agents responded to investigate the smuggling attempt further. Lemons allegedly agreed to provide a post-arrest statement. You ready for his statement?
Yes. I was yawning when you asked me my question, so...
During a post-Miranda interview, Lemons stated that he was offered $350 by an individual known to him as Jason Strahan to transport a tractor-trailer load from Laredo, Texas, to a distribution center in San Antonio, Texas. Lemons stated he was going to be hauling potato chips in a refrigerated tractor-trailer, states the arrest affidavit. So now, we've heard reports of $10,000 per person.
Yeah, 350 just to go from Laredo to San Antonio.
Either this guy is a very good liar, which that's what it sounds like. He's one real dummy. You know what I mean? It's going for that $10,000 a person times 91 immigrants is quite a bit of money.
It sounds like he doesn't know he had people in there. He was just supposed to go from Laredo to San Antonio.
Well, now it gets a little peculiar because now this is where you think you really are a dumbass or truly you're a liar. Mm-hmm. Here's the last part. It says, Lemons added he picked up the tractor trailer at a truck stop on mile marker 13 of I-35. Lemons said that before departing, he did not inspect the contents of the tractor trailer load and denied any involvement. So Lemons is saying at exit 13 at a truck stop, he picked up this trailer and he did it according to, I guess, orders from Jason Strahan. Mm-hmm. To me, it just sounds like a likely story.
Okay, was the trailer locked?
It doesn't. And here's the other thing. It doesn't say that. It said he didn't even inspect it. Wink, wink. Mm-hmm. Right? I didn't even know what was in there. Potato chips, I was told.
When do you refrigerate potato chips?
Was Jason Strahan a broker? Mm-hmm. Was he your dispatcher? Mm-hmm. It's to me, it sounds like Jason Strahan was what do they call them? Coyotes? The guys that arrange the smuggling, they're called coyotes, I think. So Jason might be a coyote. But anyways, what's your take on that? Honestly, I don't think I believe Lemons.
I don't. I mean, honestly, even if he, if it was locked, if it had a lock on it, I would say, okay, well, maybe he was, just saying, hey, I'll pick up an extra $350 and I'll run up from Laredo to San Antonio and I'll be done for that. And I had stuff to do up there anyways, whatever the case might be there. But if it's not locked and you didn't do an inspection, I can't see, most people open up and at least look in the back to make sure it's, I got a loaded trailer or not,
Oh, I mean, if I'm picking something up and I just heard it from a guy named Jason Strahan, I'm going to look in there also, unless I don't want to know. Here's the other question. It's already in the United States if it's at exit, what did it say, exit 13?
Something like that.
So if it's at exit 13, that means it's, 13 miles already in the U.S. So obviously somebody already brought them in, or he's lying. He didn't pick it up at exit 13. He brought them across the border. Because for him to say, yeah, I picked it up in Mexico, now he's the guy that transported them across state line. Or across the country line.
And he's not doing that. He's saying he already picked them up.
Yeah. It's kind of a likely story, and you know the rule. If you get caught smuggling and actually transporting illegal immigrants, it's lifetime ban on your CDL. Mm-hmm. That's the new rule that started, I think, in the beginning of 2020. And so this guy is probably going to lose his license. Anyways, better get some good lawyer for $350. Yeah.
I was trying to think of something to say, don't do a background on the guy, or at least don't check and see what his history is, because, you don't open your trailer. But yeah.
Okay. How about we pause for a break? How about National Carriers, an awesome reefer company out of Irving, Texas?
Yes.
Down there by Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few hundred trucks looking for lease purchase drivers. They'll take on some students. They got those beautiful Kenworth T680s. If you're interested, please pick up the phone. Call National Carriers today at 888-311-7076. They've got everything.
They got to run for you.
They got to run for you. Ruth Ann, check this next story out.
Okay.
It says, truck driver arrested after, remember I told you he set a record?
Mm-hmm.
He's arrested after breaking a record. It was, the record was transporting over 388 pounds of fentanyl. Yeah, I was going to look it up. I think they say there's if pure fentanyl, like on the tip of your finger, is enough to kill like 5 people. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's supposedly like that powerful.
Well, I'm going to look it up.
Look it up.
You keep talking. I'm going to Google.
So not only did he have 388 pounds of fentanyl, but he had 17,584 pounds of meth also. Which that's almost, that's actually 8.5 tons. That's pretty good amount of meth. 8 tons. 17,000 pounds. Craziness.
Fentanyl?
And fentanyl, it's Fentanyl. And so they caught this guy, ironically, at the Mexican-California border. You find it?
Oh, I found, I'm opening stuff up.
Let me know when you
ahead.
get some. I'm going to read this. Just a brief article. It says, according to authorities, Carlos Martin Quintana Aries of Mexico was arrested following the recent seizure of 17,584 pounds of methamphetamine and 388.93 pounds of fentanyl from a commercial tractor trailer attempting entry at the Otay Mesa, California. Commercial port of entry. U.S. Customs and Border Protection confirmed that both drug seizures would be the largest and the new record, the new champion, the new heavyweight champion in each drug category for both this year and last year in the entire United States. It says on November 18th, which was just last week, Quintana Aries pulled up to the border crossing in his 2009 Kenworth. He's at least going in style.
Well, when you're known for being the top dog.
He's got a big K-Whopper loaded with drugs, allegedly hauling auto parts. I got steering wheels in the back. So anyways, it says allegedly hauling auto parts for the good old US of A, which agents discovered a great selection of mufflers, steering wheels, and a large crate of white powder. Ha ha. Quintana Aries was quoted as saying, "How'd that get in there?"
Well, heck.
How'd that? What? Who put that there?
Wow.
I thought I had mufflers in here.
Where's my auto parts?
Dang it. Who put that baby powder in there? I don't got a bill and ladle for that.
That's the new lube.
Anyways, it says he was given a nice, comfortable room at the local jail and is expected to get an extended stay for about 45 years. The end. Honestly, guys, I'm serious. To me, it's not worth it. Honestly, you could pay me $1 million. $1 million. You could say, Troy, I'm going to give you $1 million. All you got to do is transport Speedy Gonzalez across the border. I'd be like, no, he can make it himself. He's fast.
Yeah, really.
Fastest mouse in all of Mexico.
Yes, he is.
That was one of my favorite shows.
He was pretty cool.
What was the drunk mouse's name?
I don't remember.
Remember that guy? Hey, Speedy. Remember that guy? No, but if somebody said, I'm going to give you $1 million to transport illegals across the border. $1 million. All you got to do is get them to marker 13. I'd be like, no, I'm not. Because you know my luck. Seriously, you do know my luck, right? Just when I think it's okay to speed, there's a statey coming at me. Mm-hmm. Just when I think it's okay to haul, people across the border, there's a big x-ray machine, a new one. You know how like the veterans now doesn't have the toll booths? Mm-hmm. They have the automatic that scans you as you're going through. Mm-hmm. That'd be my luck. It'd be like some new technical equipment that just scans people as you're going across the border. I'd be screwed. No, I wouldn't do it for $1 million.
You'd be one of these. No,
I'm not. That's no. Seriously, that's not going to happen because
it's like the
shake your head yes and say no.
No,
that's it. No. But anyways, that even drugs, like heroin or whatever. Take this from Tampa to Jacksonville. My luck, I guarantee you, there'll be like some freaking sting going on that day, and I'll be stuck in the middle of it.
It would be your luck that you'd have to go in the trailer to do something because the load shift. Something happened, and when you opened it, the box fell on you, and now you are a big white powdered monster.
Exactly. I'd come walking out of the truck like all powdered face, and then they'd pull me around back. Or I'd be on camera in the weigh station. My face would be all white. And I'd be like, pull this guy around. I'll be like, wait, pull me around. with that dumb big smile on my face. No, seriously, screw that. Okay. Guys, take my advice. Do not haul drugs. Do not haul people. Do not haul illegal shit because it will catch. In fact, somebody might tip them off that knows you. My luck.
One out of 3 people.
Did you ever see that? What was it? Chris Rock when he's like talking about people getting pulled over, and he's talking about the lady. He's like, he got weed, because she's pissed off at him. He got weed, but that's seriously, man. That would be you. You'd be mad at me that day, and like, hello, Border Patrol. I want to remain anonymous. No, I'm not doing it.
My husband, Troy.
Yeah, exactly. Screw that. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
I'm going to first tell you about fentanyl.
Tell me about the fentanyl. Seriously, how powerful is fentanyl?
Okay, so they gave me a big write-up saying that they generally use it after surgery for severe pain, and that it's 100 times more potent than morphine.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I haven't even gotten to like the real crazy part. They said of course it does come out of Mexico, and it's being mixed with other illicit drugs to increase the potency of the drug. So it has powders, nasal sprays, and increasingly pressed into pills to make them look like legitimate prescription opioids. Because there is no official oversight or quality control, these counterfeit pills often contain lethal doses of fentanyl with none of the promised drug. So, in other words, like the other, like it has traces of the fentanyl in it, but it's the like you might have been buying something else, but fentanyl ended up being in it with the lethal dosage of it. So what it says is that they're mixing fentanyl with heroin, meth, cocaine to increase the likelihood of a fatal interaction. So they're purposely trying to kill people. That's what it sounds like, right?
Damn.
So, yeah. So they found...
Good job, lemons.
Yeah, right. So drug trafficking organizations typically distribute fentanyl by the kilogram. 1 kilogram of fentanyl has the potential to kill 500,000 people.
Damn. Mm-hmm. How big is a kilogram?
I don't know.
I mean, the word gram is in there. Kilogram.
42% of pills tested for fentanyl contained at least 2 milligrams of fentanyl, which is considered to be a potential lethal dose.
Damn.
Now, to give people an idea, ibuprofen is generally 200 milligrams
of
ibuprofen.
Isn't it pronounced ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen? Because it's like everybody says ibuprofen. Yeah. It's like that's the name of it. We all call it ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
But it's ibuprofen.
It's IBPUR something. FUN.
It's like if you had puffy lips, you'd be like, oh, poof them.
Well, that's how they came up with it.
Right. Okay.
Someone smashed their face and they're like,
let's move on.
Moving on.
How about your favorite? I always call them your favorite, but they're not your favorite.
Well, no, they're not my favorite, but I tell you what, they should be. They should be people's favorite.
Now you're going to have all the other sponsors going, hey,
No. The favorite for the trucker secretary.
Yeah, okay.
JJ Keller.
JJ Keller, the trucker's secretary.
Yes, they are.
No, it's true.
I coined it.
Right. 888-601-2017. If you're seriously like unorganized like 99% of us, call Keller and they will literally keep everything you need filed, anything new filed, any up-to-date new stuff. They will keep you privy, and they will literally. It's you get to just drive your truck while they take care of your paperwork.
Well, what's really important during, especially this time of year, is the fact that they will make sure that all your end of the year stuff is being done. They also will be able to help you keep everything organized and tax deductions.
Call them today, 888-601-2017. Ruth Ann.
Troy.
Guess what little story I dug up? It's not really that. I mean, I don't know. Here, listen to this. U.S. to require vaccines for all land border crossers. But we were talking about the borders a lot today. I just realized that. Coming this January. So are we in November still?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it's the 27th. Oh, do you feel fat from Thanksgiving?
Still there.
I actually wanted to forget about it. How many turkeys? Oh, crazy.
Okay, so our menu was a lamb.
That lamb was good.
Big fat, was it 7 pounds? I think it was 7.
The lamb was 7 pounds.
Yeah. And the leg of lamb. And we had a deep fried turkey, a smoked turkey, a roasted turkey.
And a turkey breast we marinated and grilled thin.
Yeah, and a marinated turkey breast grilled.
And then all the fixins.
Yes.
How many did we have? 27, I think, at the house.
Something like that.
That was pretty cool.
It was cool.
That's our day. Anybody that's out there wants to come to Troy and Ruth Ann's Thanksgiving dinner next year, write to us. We would love to have a couple truckers from the show on. Seriously.
That would be
pretty cool. You know what, though?
It's Troy's favorite holiday.
Yeah. Come and let us cook for you.
He loves to eat.
I'm serious. That would be really super awesome. Have a couple truckers over.
That would be cool.
That's it. You guys are invited.
A trucker day.
Cool. Not turkey day.
Instead of turkey day, it's a trucker day. I could say it's
Same
a turkey
thing.
trucker.
They're all turkeys. All right. So listen to this. U.S. to require vaccines for all land border crossers in January. The Biden administration will require all truck drivers who cross U.S. borders to be fully vaccinated. That's bullet one. The next one. The mandate will go into effect January 22nd and will pertain to all essential travelers. It says the American Trucking Association has warned a vaccine mandate on truckers will have serious consequences. President Joe Biden will require all truck drivers who cross U.S. land borders to be fully vaccinated by January 22nd. That's our son's birthday. The administration planned to announce on Tuesday. The mandate will apply to, and here's what's really funny. This, from what I'm reading here, some of these loopholes, you got to reread it over and over and over. But from what I'm reading, at least people coming into the country, all Canadians that are driving tractor trailer in, all regular people that are driving people in, all ferry boats, I guess Mexico also, all of them are going to have a vaccine. It says the mandate will apply to all essential non-resident travelers crossing U.S. land borders, including government and emergency response officials. So everybody coming in. It says the decision comes at the same time that the U.S. is facing major supply chain snags, including a shortage of truck drivers. The American Trucking Association warned earlier. It's saying the same thing. Mandates are going to be bad. Anyways, so it says the U.S. is already facing unprecedented supply chain disruptions and delays due to many factors, including labor shortages, production shutdowns, shortage of raw materials. It says consumer demand. The ATA said in a letter, the administration in October, our data shows that a vaccine mandate may very well further cripple the supply chain throughout the country by forcing up to 13% of drivers to leave the industry entirely, the group added. A senior administration official said the new requirement, which the White House previewed in October, brings the rules for essential travelers in line with those that took effect earlier this month for leisure travelers when the U.S. reopened its borders to fully vaccinated individuals. Now, listen to this. The rule pertains to non-U.S. nationals. American citizens and permanent residents may still enter the U.S. regardless of their vaccination status, but face additional testing hurdles because officials believe they more easily contract and spread COVID-19, and in order to encourage them to get a shot, the Biden administration pushed the requirement for essential travelers by more than 2 months from when it went into effect November 8th to prevent disruptions, particularly among truck drivers who are vital to North American trade. While most cross-border traffic was shut down in the earliest days of the pandemic, essential travelers have been able to transit unimpeded. So does that sound like U.S. truckers also have to? Because they are considered essential, but it's saying all non.
But aren't they supposed to, I think by January 8th already, isn't there a mandate saying that all truckers have to have that vaccine done by like January 8th to begin with? Or did they change that?
I think that's on hold right now.
Because I thought I had read something about that, but then I haven't read again, so I wasn't sure.
I think that's in like litigation or something right now. They're fighting that right now.
Okay.
Because remember last week or the week before it was announced that it's froze right now for truck drivers.
I thought I did read that, but I didn't know if anything else because I kind of I wasn't even on Facebook hardly ever at all in the last few weeks. So I wasn't even sure because I've been so busy doing other stuff. But I did notice today when I went on Facebook, a friend of mine posted that our governor has now announced that Florida's got the least amount of COVID cases. And it's funny because we have one of the highest with tourists, but yet we have the least amount of cases.
Everybody comes here, especially in the winter.
Oh yeah, and they're coming now.
We double in population.
Yeah.
And you would think Florida would be really rocking. Oh, you know that new COVID also, Ami?
I don't know, isn't there a Delta? I don't even
Delta,
know what
now they got the Ami.
Oh, sounds like a corn. Hominy.
No, Ami. No, but listen to this. So, like, they were trying to scare people all week with the new headlines. Oh my gosh, Africa has this Omni tracker, whatever it's called, Omni virus or whatever it's called. It's the new COVID strain, right? So now today, the doctors in Africa, they said, well, the symptoms are very mild. You don't lose your taste, you don't lose your smell, and you might get a cough. It's very, very mild, and it lasts about a day or two.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just saying this is what's
a 24-hour bug.
I do not know, and of course I'm not saying that's definite. This is this stuff that I read all week. In the beginning of the week it was like, oh my God, we're all gonna die, and then today it's like, oh wait a second, it's just a cough. But who knows? Check for yourselves. Tomorrow it may come out that it's Ebola. I don't know. Anyways, so let's move on, Ruthann. We've got the. And it's titled the 19 Practical Gift Ideas for Truck Drivers. But it's by cloudtrucks.com. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it in the thingy. You know, the article.
Yeah, the thingy.
Anyways, listen, ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers,
aunts and uncles,
friends and
sons
enemies,
and daughters.
Even if you don't like a trucker, but you're what do you call it? A secret trucker?
A secret trucker.
If you're somebody's secret trucker, we've got some gift ideas for you this year. If you want to buy for your trucker, check this out. A custom-made truck sign for truck drivers. It's actually a cool idea. Like a plaque. You know what I mean? For in the living room with a with his name on it and like a engraved, big old 389 Pete or something like that, or whatever the hell he drives, Volvo, whatever the hell they're driving, right, on the wall with their name on it. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm just saying that's gift number one. You're looking at me like I wouldn't like that. I'm telling you, I think that would be pretty neat.
I'd put that in the studio, but I wouldn't put it like in my living room.
So you're worried about where they placed the...
I already went to the woman's side and thinking it'd be in the man cave.
So you're just worried about where the decoration goes. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because it's cool. I do like the idea. I just wouldn't want it in my living room.
Okay, number 2. You ready for the number 2 gift? Now, I hope you guys are writing this down out there because there are actually some pretty cool little ideas to get your trucker friend, secret trucker. Number 2, portable diversion safe for truckers. That's a really good idea. Like, for real, like you have this little safe, and sometimes you can bolt them down in your truck.
Okay, now when you said it at first, I'm like, you have no idea what was in my head.
But what it's cool is they're fireproof. They're locked. They're locked. Anyways, it says unexpected events occur throughout a truck driver's career, making the security of their valuable items and cash a top priority. Help your truck driver find peace of mind with this portable diversion safe. Most portable safes are easily identified and stolen, so this disguised safe adds another layer of protection. So what it is, it's a disguised safe, and it looks like a dictionary.
She just gave it away. So anybody that goes into a tractor and actually sees a dictionary.
If you're looking to steal from a trucker, steal the dictionary. There's lots of stuff in it.
I'm still stuck with the fact that they think that
I'm just saying a safe is a good idea for a trucker. If you get into an accident or something happens.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people don't even put dictionaries around anymore.
Right. That's why nobody would steal it. They'd be like, hey, I'll just use Google. Yeah. Okay. Number 3, a gel foam seat cushion for truck drivers.
That is good.
That's a good one.
That's good.
There's one in here that I thought, that's actually, it's first you're going, I don't know about that one. But then you're going, you know what? It makes sense. So anyways, a gel foam seat cushion for truck drivers, guys. We've been talking about it we're on the air here for 6 years. And we've been talking about how truckers get hemorrhoids, bleeding hemorrhoids, all that bad stuff from just sitting on your rump, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. Get your truck. And, if you look at it, Ruth, and it's got like a little speed bump in the middle. You know what I mean? Kind of looks like it maybe holds stuff up, you know what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, it's almost kind of like a little bicycle seat, Anyways, it looks comfortable.
Possibly male and female versions.
Yeah, exactly. Number 4, a comfortable sleeper berth mattress. Good one.
Yes.
Guys and gals, listen, your truck driver, the one thing that I am big on, Ruth, and I'll tell you this, there's a couple things that I will not honestly go cheap on. I will not go El Cheapo on. Number 1 is shoes. I will not be cheap with my shoes because you're on your feet. Why you would go to Walmart and buy a $20 pair of shoes? Honestly, most people can afford a good pair of shoes right then in their life. Hell, if you smoke cigarettes, don't smoke for a damn week, and you can buy yourself a really good pair of shoes with arches. But anyways, mattresses are another thing. I asked Ruth then, do we believe in good mattress?
I have my mattress.
And then we have a topper on top of the mattress.
I have 2 toppers on top of the mattress.
We have a pillow top mattress, and we have a 6-inch memory foam on top of that, and it's very comfortable. And I'm going to tell you,
on top of that, we have that little mattress protector thingy, but it's like got a couple inches of actual, like, not memory foam. It's some kind of padding.
Now, if you're a job hopper, you might not want to get a new mattress because you're going to be lugging a mattress on Greyhound.
Can we just tie it to the roof?
No, but seriously, if you're a truck driver, seriously, your husband, your wife, your secret trucker, whatever you want to call them, is complaining, especially about getting sleep out there on the road. You know what? They have to be in that sleeper berth 8 to 10 hours a day. I would tell you right now, honestly, that would be one of the best gifts you can get them. Get them a good memory foam mattress. Number 5, Purple Harmony pillow. Ruthann, you're big on pillows.
I am.
And I'm big on stealing your pillows.
He is.
But the bottom line is, We all know a good pillow can make your neck and head feel a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
So guys and gals, there's a great gift. And when we say a pillow, we're not talking about one of those Walmart $2.50 jobbies. We're talking about a $50 to $100 pillow. Go out and get your trucker friend a good pillow.
Yeah, my mom uses those ones with they're like beads or something in them. I personally don't like it, but my mom liked it.
Check this gift out.
Okay.
Now, I know there's a lot of truckers probably thinking, that's for old people. You ready, Ruthann?
Oh, I'm probably really one in it.
Compression socks for over-the-road truck drivers.
No, that's cool.
That is a great freaking idea. I'm serious, because now listen to their reasoning, and I'll read this one. It says, blood clots that form in the legs are a hidden menace for anyone spending prolonged periods in the same position, such as seated behind the wheel of a big rig. Compression socks have been medically proven to help prevent clot formation and leg pain caused by extended periods in the same position. There are plenty of brands available on the market, but we prefer the medical copper compression socks from Sooverki. That's Sooverki. Their socks feature durable construction and anti-itch, which is good, wicking technology coupled with infused copper ions. The comfort and health benefits of compression socks will have your truck driver thanking you from the moment they wear these socks for the first time. Now, I'm serious. I believe in that, Ruthann, because I remember when I was at the end of my trucking days, seriously, my legs used to swell up.
I like that it has the wicking, too.
See, I don't know what the hell wicking is.
It's some moisture. It pulls moisture away when it wicks it. It's actually what it does. So what it's doing is it won't let your feet sweat. It pulls the moisture away, and it doesn't hold it the same way as regular cotton and so forth. So it's good for for moisture, and it also has a copper, which is supposed to be really good. And you also said it had something else in it, which I can't remember right this moment. But
anti-itch.
Yeah, that's it. It was the anti-itch.
Well, listen, if you're a young trucker out there laughing at this last present.
No, that's a good present.
The last one we did, we're going to do more. But if you're laughing at that, in a couple years, you won't be laughing at that. Now, that doesn't mean every truck driver is going to have blood clots or swollen legs. But I can assure you there's a lot of them out there that do. And because it's so unhealthy to just sit and sit and sit. Guys, gals, get your truck driver a pair of compression socks. You ready for number 7, Ruthann? Polarized sunglasses.
That is a must.
That's a great one. Most truckers already have them, but you know what? Go out and get them a really good pair of I say get them Oakleys. You love Oakleys.
I do. I really like my Oakleys, but I like my Oakleys because they don't, the way the nose is, it doesn't snag in your hair. But I also really like my Oakleys because of the fact that my face I'm so small, and the Oakley seem to have a nice pair of glasses that usually fit my face without me having to go to kitty size.
You know what sunglasses I like? The fishing sunglasses in Walmart. They're $5. I know. I don't joke about that.
No,
they're because they have the rubber. What do you call them? Handles? The things that go over your ears. The arms.
Arms, not handles.
Okay. I hate tight glasses, and they're polarized. You can get them. The fishing glasses, they're polarized, and the way I lose glasses and break things, $5 to $10 is a cheap deal for me. I mean, I do have some better glasses than that, but quite frankly, I've always liked them better because they're light. So, anyways.
I mean, I wore them too. I like them.
I know you do. I'm just saying, though.
They're good stocking stuffers because Troy breaks glasses.
Yeah. If you want to get them cheap ones, do the stocking stuffer. You want to get them good ones, make it the main present. Number 8. And this is a good one, too. Headlamps for truck drivers. You know the bands that go on your head, Ruthann, for like at night? I'm going to tell you, that is such a valuable present. And I seen one the other day. Here's one. It's called Headlamps by Gearlight. And they're pretty cool. But I seen one the other day online that it literally lights everything up. When you hit that button on your head, like I have one that I bought at Home Depot. It's got the red lights, for being, under houses.
Infrared.
Yeah, infrared. It's got the flashers. It's got all kind of really cool lights. And I've used that a million times. You go into a cave, but at night, if you got an air leak or you got to crawl underneath your truck for some reason,
That's true, yeah.
For real, like a flashlight, you got both your hands. If you have a headlamp, you have both your hands.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. So,
makes
ladies,
it easy when you need to change a tire, if you have to do anything whatsoever.
Exactly. So, secret truckers.
Chain your tires up.
Yeah. You got any more?
Sorry.
I don't care if you. Here's one that wouldn't be good for me. It's called the seat mounted organizer for truckers. Like that's why I need JJ Keller.
I was going to say that just get him a subscription to JJ Keller.
Yeah. If your truck driver is capable of keeping his paperwork and everything organized, go with the seat mounted organizer because it is pretty cool. It's got like all kind of holders in it. If they're not, call Keller. All right, number 10, insulated. This is a good one. Insulated shatterproof tumbler for drivers, and they recommend a Yeti.
I have a Yeti, and here's how I got my Yeti.
You can get a cheap deal at Ace Hardware on them.
That's what I did.
Is that where you got yours?
Yeah, because
I was with you.
I had the coupon. For with Ace, they give you when you use your rewards and stuff. So I had that. And then they had another so much off any product type of thing. So I was able to get my Yeti cup really cheap. And then our daughter who makes tumbler designs made a Talk CDL tumbler out of it for me.
And let me tell you something. Honestly, what's great about that tumbler, you drop it out of the truck or wherever, it's not going to smash and break. It's a great thing. It keeps your stuff hot. It keeps your stuff cold. And Yeti's got a great name, and they also are usually expensive, but it's. But
I think their warranties or whatever are really good.
Yeah, get them a Yeti. Honestly, your truck driver is worth a Yeti. What is a tumbler? A Yeti tumbler? $30, $40,
depending on the size.
Yeah, I mean maybe even more, but it's not that bad if you think about. He's getting a Yeti. Yetis are awesome. All right. Now, this is by cloudtrucks.com. So they kind of threw a little plug in for themselves, which is cool. It says, number 11, a Cloud Trucks app for schedule optimization and fleet finding loads. So I guess they're like the DAT, Cloud Trucks. It says, finding loads and getting paid has never been easier thanks to Cloud Trucks. Every driver knows time is money. In the trucking business, especially for owner-operators, that's where Cloud Trucks steps in to help take care of your career to the next level, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so if you're interested in having an app that helps you find loads, get Cloud Trucks. Number 12, phone mounts for the trucker.
That's
a great one.
It is, but I mean
that one you just got that's in your car, that magnet thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's a magnet on my phone, so I have it on my phone itself.
Right,
and
you
then
put a little magnet on the back of your phone, right? It just sticks onto your cover,
right?
And then you pop that on, but it just pops right on there because when I call you and FaceTime you, you're driving, and you're just looking at me while you're driving.
Right. It's a suction cup for my dash.
Oh, so that's a suction cup. It's not glued down.
No, well, I can. Well, I have this base that I can glue down, and then I suction cup to that because my suction cup will get loose, but I don't want to put anything on there.
All right, number 13, hands-free wireless headset. The Blue Parrot, that's one that every truck driver that I have seen with a hands-free anymore has the Blue Parrot. And you know what? When you talk to one on the phone, it sounds like they're sitting in their living room. It's perfectly crisp and clear. Mm-hmm. So if your truck driver does not have a Blue Parrot, get him one. I'm serious. Or her.
Yeah.
Secret trucker.
Yeah.
Number 14, a portable slow cooking oven. I like that. And get the 110. You can get these little portable ovens. It's not a crock pot. It's an
That's what I was listening. That's what I was doing that funky look.
Yeah, it's kind of looks like a lunchbox or whatever. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it locks down. It probably is good for when you're driving. But anyways, they can go to one. They come in a 110 version to where it matches up to the inverter. So if they don't have a portable oven, look them up. You can look up portable ovens for truckers and get all kind of. In fact, there's other ideas. You can get They have burners, like just stovetop burners you can buy for a truck driver. He can cook on that. He can fry on that. He can boil on that. Great options for the guy that doesn't want to be eating all the fast foods out there on the road.
Right.
Again.
Look after your trucker.
It says here a portable refrigerator for truckers, and it's kind of odd looking. It's small. I don't really like that, to be honest with you. Most trucks these days have a refrigerator in them, but if your truck driver does not have a refrigerator, maybe look into getting him a portable fridge that you can sit between the seats.
That's what that looked like. It looked like it was like a middle console type of thing.
Yeah, it's like a console looking one, but personally, it's, I don't know, small. Anyways, number 16, this is a good one. A Sirius XM satellite radio, like the subscription or whatever. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't have that, it's a great option, to be able to hear his favorite channels everywhere he goes.
And yet they have the apps now too.
Yeah. Number 17, an Audible membership. Listen to this. If your truck driver loves to listen to Audible books, the audiobooks, get them. You can get, and actually it's called Audible. If you go to I don't know if it's audible.com or whatever, but if it's a guy that likes to listen to murder mysteries, comedy shows, anything, it doesn't matter. You can get the Bible on audio. You can get Agatha Christie. What's her name? Agatha Christie?
Agatha Christie.
Christie, yeah. You can get the novels, all the whodunits, anything you want. You can order him a subscription to where he can download an audio book and just listen to a murder mystery going down the road. Or better yet, listen to Talk CDL.
Ooh.
And last but not least, actually two more we got. I'm sorry. Amazon Kindle, which you're a big fan of the Kindle. Mm-hmm. You have a Kindle.
I do.
And you burn them out. You read them every night.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Epic View Direct TV. There's a good subscription. It says this is a little more expensive because you probably have to buy him a TV too. Mm-hmm. But if he's a guy that spends weeks out there on the road and maybe a little television to help him get sleep at night, that's a good option. Personally, you know what? I would tell you to save yourself money. What do I do at night? I have my lap. If you have a laptop and you have Amazon Video, or I'm sorry, Amazon, whatever the hell it's called.
Prime is Amazon Prime.
Prime, that's it. If you have Amazon Prime or Netflix, you can just pick a movie and watch it. That's what I do it out on my computer, watch YouTube videos, whatever the hell it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, but, if you want to get them Epic View, Direct TV, I wonder what that costs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think personally I'd rather get Netflix or Amazon and just pick my own show whenever the hell I want on my laptop. And when I'm tired, fold the laptop down and put it away. I don't have to have a TV with me. I'll tell you that
I think the reason why they say that, and I don't mean to interrupt you there, but probably because you have to have streaming to be able to do the Netflix and stuff. So if they don't have a good cell phone reception, they might not be able to get because DirecTV is through satellites.
Yeah, it's true too.
So where with your laptop, you'd have to tether it to your phone.
That's true too. So yeah, if you're not near somewhere where there's Wi-Fi, I guess Netflix. I don't know. I think does Netflix work when you're tethering?
Yeah, you have to have a cell phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean that's how I mean when I'm off and I have to do anything, I'll tether my devices.
But anyways, if you were looking for some ideas to buy for your secret trucker. There's a couple ideas that we just read to you. It's on cloudtrucks.com. There's other ideas they can get, the proper clothing, good footwear, good gloves, good tools. If you got a trucker that's capable of changing a light or doing things and maybe doesn't have the right tools for the road, just whatever. Just be practical. Look and see what he needs.
It's always good that way. And there's I've been seeing these commercials now on Facebook for your legs from like the thighs down, and it's like these like massagers, like the compression massaging. Something like that would be cool too.
For all the new truckers, you can get them flip-flops. Flip-flops. Now, we're just joking around. There's nothing wrong with flip-flops. But anyways, if you got other ideas, you want to share them with Talk CDL, write to Ruthann at talkcdl.com. If you guys want to be on the show soon, we've got people that want to be on the show. We've just had some pretty cool interviews. You can write to Ruthann at talkcdl. I could put mine out there, Troy@talkcdl.com also, if you want to write to us anytime you want. You got show suggestions, you want to be on the show, let us know. Ruth Ann, do you have any jokes today?
I do.
It's becoming a thing now, you and your jokes.
I have a couple of my stuff, but I'm going to do Word Genius first because my computer is about to die.
Uh-oh.
And I need to...
So this is the word of the day.
Yeah.
By Word Genius.
Yep. It is. Ready?
Yes. Soupçon. It's definitely French the way it sounds.
It is. I wasn't going to pick it, but I did.
Soupçon.
Soupçon. And it's really weird the way they do the spelling. It's SOUP with a C with a little thingy underneath the C. Look it.
Yeah, I'm not into the thingies. Yeah, I have no idea. So anyways, what does soupçon mean?
It means a very small quantity of something.
Soupçon.
The
Really?
steak came with a soupçon of horseradish sauce for dipping.
I got an idea. The next time in the drive-thru they ask you what size drink you want, go soupçon.
Well, I don't want a very small quantity.
So anyways, what do you got for a joke today, Ruth Ann? Word of the day is done. Word Genius, check them out. What do you got for the joke of the day?
The joke of the day, I got to get back to that one because... Well, here's what I did while you were talking. I messaged me every one of my...
Your what?
Thing.
Your things.
Okay.
It's rock and roll.
What does a cloud wear under his pants?
What does a cloud wear under his pants?
Yeah, this is the perfect boy joke.
What is it?
Thunderwear.
Thunderwear? He's too stupid.
I do have an interesting fact real quick, though.
Let's hear the fact.
Okay, the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower actually grows or can grow up to 6 inches during the summer.
Yeah?
Yeah, because of climate and in the summer, the metal expands. So what happens is the Eiffel Tower, with all the metal that's in it, it expands up to about 6 inches every summer.
That's interesting.
It is. It's extremely interesting.
Okay. Do you have anything else for us?
Be safe.
I think we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace. Praise the Lord.